Scrolling through a forgotten drawer in my attic, I stumbled upon an old photograph, frayed at the edges, depicting a younger version of myself grinning amongst a family I didn't recognize. They were dressed in outdated, almost Victorian-era clothing, their faces eerily familiar yet unplaceable. As I flipped the photo over, a date was scribbled in faded ink, 1895. My stomach churned with unease, but I shook off the feeling as mere coincidence. That was until I recognized the woman from the photograph standing on my street corner the next day, her eyes locked onto mine with unsettling intensity. The days passed, and my neighborhood seemed to transform into a living gallery of those captured in the photograph. First, it was the little boy who appeared at the local park, laughing as he played alone. Then, an elderly man, the same as in the picture, sat on the bench outside my favorite cafe, nodding at me with an unsettling familiarity. Each apparition brought with it a chilly gust of wind, a reminder that there was something terribly wrong. My nights were plagued with dreams of the family, their whispers echoing in my mind, warning me of something I couldn't quite grasp. Desperation drove me to research the photograph, leading me to a local historian who paled at the sight of it. He told me the family was infamous for disappearing mysteriously in the late 1800s, their manor house razed to the ground under suspicious circumstances. Rumors spoke of a curse, a binding ritual gone awry, tethering their souls to the place they once called home. As his words sank in, I realized the neighborhood was built on the very land their manor once stood. My connection to them, though inexplicable, felt deeply rooted in something more sinister than mere coincidence. One evening, as twilight cloaked the street, I found myself irresistibly drawn to the spot where their manor once stood. The air was electric, humming with an energy that pulled me forward. There, in the dim light, the family stood waiting, their forms flickering like an old film reel. The woman, her eyes filled with a pleading sadness, stretched out her hand. A chilling epiphany washed over me. I was the missing piece, the final key to releasing them from their ethereal purgatory. As I reached out, the world around me blurred, and I felt myself slipping away, becoming one with the photograph, forever bound to the ghostly family on a street where time seemed to stand still.